We crashed. Why does my OBS keep crashing, bro? What the fuck? Alright, we're good. We're here. We're here. Alright, we're good. We're here. We're here. What's going on? Bro, I don't know. My OBS crashed. Alright. Chat, everyone refresh. Everyone refresh. Refresh. Oh, fuck. W stream, bro. Bye. Shut the fuck up, Quiz. We are good. Alright, we're good. We're fucking good. Jesus Christ. Alright. Fuck. We crashed 3 times, but we're good. We're back. So Vinland, bro. I'm not, bro. The more you ask me, Kuis, like I'm trying not to crash out right now. The more you ask me, the more I'm not gonna watch it. If you keep bugging me about it, I'm not gonna watch it on purpose, or I'll just watch it on my own time. Like I said, I will see. Stop asking about it, bro. Oh, what time, bro? I don't even know if I'm doing it. Like I don't know if I'm doing it. You're not understanding, bro. I don't know what we're not understanding here. I don't know if I'm doing it. I said maybe. Oh my gosh, my shit's super delayed. All right. Give it a sec, the lag should stop. Maybe as in today or tomorrow. What do you mean? What? What does that mean? I said maybe today. We'll see. What's that noise? Bro, stop. Yo, Kus, ask me one more time. Ask me what time again. I'm actually gonna time you over. I literally said I don't know if I'm doing it 100%. So how would I know what time? How would I know what time if I don't even know if I'm doing it yet? Like, make that make sense. I don't know. Can this game fucking load, bro? Jesus Christ. I swear, if I have to replay the whole shit, this game might be done. An hour or two? Bro, I don't know. Kuis, you're asking me questions I don't know. I don't know when I'm ending here. I don't know nothing. Like, you just keep asking me is not gonna help you give you an answer. It's gonna make the answer harder. Alright, no, wait, did the node go back out? It did. I think it did. Oh my, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? Nah, it's actually bullshit. It's actually bullshit. It's pissing me the fuck off right now. I was just asking. Bro, I know, but I said like 5 times. I'm literally speedrunning the fuck out of this. This shit can never fucking load. Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to get mad. Like, I'm really trying not to get mad right now. No, you're right, Quiz. My bad. Like, I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm just mad at the game right now. Like, I'm just mad at this game. It's not. Oh my gosh. What? Bro, what is happening right now? Bro, what is fucking happening? Why is my screen white? I don't see. Chat, I'm scared. What's happening right now? Yo, bro. I don't know what's happening. I. What the fuck? Close. I can't even see chat. Still haven't gave me a timeout, so how? Wait, what? Still haven't gave me a time, so how am I going to know? Cause I don't know. How would I? Bro, you're trying to rage beat the fuck out of me right now, and I'm gonna crash out. How would I know if if how would I tell you if I don't even know yet? I don't even know what I'm doing yet, bro. I don't know if I'm watching it today or not. I don't know if we're even live right now, bro. I don't even know if I'm still fucking live if I crashed. No, we're good. Fuck. Bro, what is happening? Dude, do we say fuck this game and literally just run scary reacts? I don't know. Unless someone else has a game that I can download like in like 3 seconds. But I doubt anyone does. Cause I'll let you know. I'll add you in the Discord if we do it. Oh my gosh. What up? Chad, do we just run scary reacts? I feel like we just run scary reacts. I don't know. Like I don't know. Because like the game is genuinely just not working. And like we've restarted it now 3 times. I feel like we run just scary reacts and shit for a little bit. Like I literally want to stream longer today too, bro. I don't have. I would need to find scary reacts though. That's the issue. I don't really have any on just on deck. Actually, I'll just look up scary videos, scary shit, whatever. I mean, we honestly don't even have to do scary shit, but oh wait, you guys can't even see. No, YouTube. All right, bang. Um, what was about to look up, bro? I don't know. Do we? I don't know if we rerun. If we hold on. Let me try to load the game back up. Bro, I don't know though. Like I really don't know. I want to play it, but bro, if this shit's just not gonna work, what up? All right, lock it, lock it, lock it, lock the fucking. Get me off this. All right, we'll just do scary reacts, I guess. Nine events caught on camera. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like. Alright. Hold on. Alright. We'll add this. 5 most disturbing explorers. Low key, hold on. Chilling scares. Let me low key just go to this guy's account. He has a bunch of different videos. Killers that are still on the loose today. I don't know if I want to watch that. Just because I don't know if it's that scary. Disturbing cases. 5 disturbing recordings left. Bro, do we watch this? We did. Forest findings. We could add that. Hold on, what other videos? Disturbing internet mysteries that have been solved. Also, can we change game category? Alright. Alright. Bro, I'm not a fucking robot. The fuck? What is happening to my fucking PC? Oh my gosh. Alright. What else? One of those with backstories. Alright, we'll add that. Oh my gosh. These games that shouldn't exist.
In the following video, a man named Nick is taking care of his sick grandmother when one night
we've seen this. Or no, I watched Drip, you watch it. See, a lot of them, I feel like a lot of these are fake. This motherfucker's scary, man. Scary Ghost video though. Quality. Bro, what? Camping encounters that'll make you afraid.
User posted an image from a trail cam, claiming it was shown to
Alright. We'll add like a few more. Scariest what? I like Urban Explorers ones. I want to find a good one like that. 20 scariest Urban Explorer videos. Bang. Alright. I think that's good. I don't know which one we start with.
a Reddit user.
Which one do we want to start with? Urban Explorers, disturbing. What? All right, 6 most disturbing forest findings caught on camera. 3 most disturbing urban explorers gone terribly wrong. 20 scariest urban explorers videos. Oh, I feel like we have now a lot of too many urban explorers. We should solve with Google Maps. I feel like we start with this one, to be honest.
Posted an image from a trail cam, claiming it was shown to them by their cousin. The photo shows a woman in a white dress standing in the woods. Some users dismissed it as cosplay or a joke. Others suggested it could be something or someone trying to lure people into the woods. But the cousin lives in a very remote area,
freaky.
making it seem unlikely that anyone would be randomly out there. No one will ever really know, but they believe it must have been paranormal. Late at night in a remote Ohio town, a Facebook user's fiancé noticed something unsettling on the kitchen window, a large handprint on the outside glass. When they both tried to match their hands to it, it didn't line up. The print was unusually big, and didn't quite resemble a human shape. With small kids in the house, that unease quickly turned into a deep, lingering dread. Who, or what, had visited their remote home in the dead of night?
Alright. Okay.
In a quiet mountain village in Austria,
It's gonna
one
be,
man
like,
began
short
hearing
clips.
something strange.
Was zur Hölle? The fuck?
Nah, it's creepy.
Das kommt vom Void, Alter.
A sound like thousands of people screaming at once, but there was no explanation. No stadiums, no events nearby, no reason at all for a sound like that. It would last over an hour, and it happened more than once. Eventually, Elias decided to investigate.
But
He
that's
grabbed a
scary now.
camera and headed into the woods.
Stopped. And
I'm not investigating that.
I think I
Try you
heard
guys
something.
investigate.
What the Okay,
I
no,
am
no.
not investigating that.
He never found the source, but after hearing it again for a second time, he packed up and left the
Yeah, I'll do the
forest.
same.
Who or what could be making these sounds? After finding footprints around his remote farm nearly every day, the owner installed a surveillance camera. The low-quality footage captured this. A small figure walking beside a calf, which, oddly enough, showed no reaction.
Wow.
The farmer and his wife, who are the only residents, confirmed they were both asleep during the recording. The location is isolated, making it unlikely someone came just to play a prank. The figure appeared to be a
No.
child, but no one lives nearby.
It's scary now.
If
it's
it
scary.
wasn't someone from the house or an outsider, then who or what was it?
Mm,
After her husband passed away, Mrs. Collins began noticing strange things around the house.
oh no.
But when it started happening around her 1-year-old daughter, she decided to start filming.
Oh no. Wait, my deceased husband follows us
Robert,
every day. Only my baby can see.
you said come on. Well, come on, Dad. I ain't scared. Show me where he at.
Nah, I believe it. I believe it.
What's up there? Girl. What?
What's she trying to say?
What? Girl. She just be doing it. I don't. What's up there, baby? So they didn't follow us to grandma's house. I just turned the camera on and then,
Bro.
cause I see her when she started pointing, she'll point up to the sky. Where? There's nobody over there right
Some believed it was her late husband visiting. Others warned it could be something pretending to be him. But Mrs. Collins confirmed that no one ever told the child her father had died.
What?
Yeah, they're there.
She is convinced it was her husband. A man was
I would
following
too.
his friend's car on the way to a party and casually recorded the drive. A
Why?
few seconds into the clip, something strange appeared behind the vehicle ahead.
See, I would now.
Faint,
I feel like this is fake. just because why are we recording it? Like why like that's just weird. Why are you recording that the drive? Like I don't know.
Motionless figure in white. The video was grainy, but the outline was clear enough. The figure stood silently, then slowly faded. They hadn't seen it at the time and still aren't sure what they accidentally captured. But they did mention that something had felt off that night. Was this connected?
But
Near
if I were to see
Rostov,
that shit, I'd
a
freak the
farmer
fuck
noticed
out.
a huge hole suddenly opening up on his land. No warning, no noise, just a giant pit where solid ground used to be.
Okay.
Очень опасно и нехорошо. Там дна нет. Тише, матом не ругайся. Там дна нет. Ты видишь, что здесь?
Nah, that's
Там
weird.
дна нет. Метров 30, да, 40.
The strangest part, no one can see the bottom. People tried shouting into it, but nothing came back.
I'd throw something
Not
in
even
and see how
an
far
echo.
down it goes.
Some say it's just a sinkhole, but others think it's hiding something down there. I wish more updates were given, but maybe the sudden silence is for a reason.
I'd throw something.
A
down.
Redditor's sister found something strange on her security camera at her house in the woods. A blurry mist shaped like a human seemed to appear out of nowhere, almost walking in front of the camera. Some commenters said it was just a person picked up weirdly by the lens, but no one was supposed to be there, and it seemed very unlikely someone would be in the middle of the forest.
But
It also
they
doesn't
could be, that's
explain
the
how the
thing.
figure just appeared from nothing. There's not much that can explain this footage. Right now, the only thing that comes to mind is paranormal. A hiker visiting the Grand Canyon witnessed something both fascinating and terrifying.
It's a centipede. Yeah. That's a good sized bat. Look at it.
A giant centipede was dragging a full-sized bat across the rocks. According to the hiker, the bat wasn't small, so just imagine how big that centipede must have been.
yeah,
Horrifying.
is that really?
In 2022, a man placed a trail camera deep in a remote forest to monitor wildlife.
Oh, no.
While reviewing the footage, he noticed a humanoid figure that didn't look fully human. The area was isolated and the camera was well hidden, making it unlikely anyone would pass by or even notice the setup. He considered two possibilities. Either a person had randomly walked through the area and got
You
captured,
know what this looks like? Hold on. Hold up. That's what this looks like. Wait, which one is it now? I see it. I see it.
or the figure was something unnatural. But deep down, he just knew it wasn't human. While hiking through the forest in Michigan, this man captured something downright terrifying.
Wendigo in the woods, that would just
Despite being an experienced outdoorsman, familiar with local wildlife and sounds, he said he had never heard anything like this before. The noises were unsettling, unnatural, and since that day, he's no longer sure what really roams those woods. Was it just wildlife, or did he capture something far more sinister? This man filmed himself casually climbing Watzmann, one of the steepest and most dangerous peaks in the German Alps,
Okay.
wearing only trail running shoes and using no ropes or safety gear. One wrong step, one loose rock, and he could have fallen straight down.
Yeah. Is that
A trail camera in East Texas
Is this the
captured
whole
what
video?
some believe could be a Bigfoot. Some viewers say it looks like the figure is strapped to a tree, while
Bro.
others think that it's holding a stick.
Bro,
But what interests
that
me
looks like a
most
person.
is whether there's more background information about this footage, because not much has been shared online.
bro, that looks like a person.
And
What?
without any context, it's hard to tell if it's even real.
But that looks like a person.
Carrie noticed early on that her daughter was different. As a baby, she would stare into corners, smile, or wave at things
See-
no one else could see.
See, that's
Carrie
weird.
didn't think much of it
That's weird.
until her daughter started describing people who had died long ago. Over time, she accepted that her daughter might be seeing spirits.
That's weird.
One day, while visiting her father's grave, the girl suddenly began talking to someone invisible.
Are you talking to the little kids?
That's
You say hello.
that's scary.
yeah.
that's scary.
So she totally just stopped at this kid's grave and started talking to it.
That's scary.
And of course, I didn't record it. Be nice. All right.
Kids are often more sensitive to these kinds of things than adults. She isn't the first child to see things others can't. Deep in a remote forest, a massive hornet nest was ready to be harvested. These hornets aren't just dangerous, they're deadly. But in some regions, they're also considered a delicacy, making the risk worth it. Fortunately, the protective gear held strong, and the team was able to safely harvest and relocate the nest. While exploring an old abandoned silo at night, a
Oh,
group
no.
of friends heard a girl's voice crying for help.
Stop.
I lost my friends.
Oh my god.
What?
My friend said, "Can you please help me?"
No.
She said she was lost, her phone
Where is
was
she?
dead, and she couldn't find her friends. At first, they thought it was real, but the voice had an odd mechanical edge, something not quite human. That's when a chilling thought hit them. This wasn't a person.
Nah. That's crazy.
Yo, hold on. Chill. No, that's a skinwalker, bro.
Where are you guys?
Is you a skinwalker? Go down. Are you a skinwalker?
Why would you ask her that?
They didn't wait to find out. They bolted from the silo, not daring to look back.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Maybe it was a recording set to lure people in, or maybe it was a mimic. During a late night hike near a forest cemetery, a group of hikers decided to stray from the main trail. Curious, they explored the graves.
Oh, no.
One of them snapped a photo near a moss-covered headstone. But later, while reviewing the image, they noticed something chilling. A faint, misty figure, half-formed, seemingly rising from the ground beside the grave. Several in the group remembered a sudden drop in temperature, and that eerie feeling of being watched. They
Nah.
didn't stay long after that, and none of them have returned since.
That's fucking scary.
On January 16th, 2017,
What would
the
you guys-
Exploring
bro, what would
Alabama
you do if you
YouTube
see
channel uploaded a video that started out like any other, just a casual search for old junk along a muddy creek trail.
It's gonna find.
But then, things took a dark turn. Among the debris, he discovered something deeply unsettling.
I'm back by this guy. I have
That's a
decided I
Halloween
am not taking him with me. But I think so we can end all his pain. Let's go ahead and bleed him out.
It's a Halloween. I don't get it.
I need to put my mouth on it and prime it, don't I? Okay, you rest right there. You have a lovely home, by the way. Absolutely adorable, and that blood brings out your eyes.
Bro, what?
A skeletal face, filled with a red substance, slowly dripping out. He decided to leave it behind, but the image stayed with him, And so did the
What?
questions. Who left it there?
Who?
And what
Who
was it
cares?
really used for?
Bro, it was probably a Halloween mask. What?
This short clip was most likely recorded in China.
What's happening?
It shows cars moving slowly across a floating raft bridge.
Yeah.
The bridge is made of pontoons tied together, swaying with the water. If the speed or weight isn't right, the balance shifts. One car recently didn't make it to land due to balance issues. It's not designed for mistakes, just steady, cautious movement. And it's not just that, it's teamwork.
It's not really
And
scary.
it's terrifying. While reviewing footage from their trail camera deep in the woods, they spotted something unusual captured during the night.
Oh no.
In the darkness, a faint figure glides past the lens. The user estimated it to be nearly 10 feet tall. Its form was faint, but just clear enough to suggest it wasn't a trick of the light. The TikTok user who uploaded it, BourbonLover88, believes something paranormal may have been caught on camera. There's no clear explanation yet.
I don't know.
While vacationing in Santiago, Chile, a family attended a beach luau in Viña del Mar. During the celebration, something unexpected appeared in the sky.
Uy, sí, qué raro, Mira, 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 la cagó. Mira las luces
What is
que van. Grábenlo, niños.
Mira.
What is that? Looks like a drone.
Era como una nube.
That's like a fucking drone.
Mi teléfono lo sigue mostrando.
Con dos luces.
Mi teléfono. Ya se perdieron.
Two glowing objects, moving slowly and silently overhead. The sight quickly drew attention from everyone nearby, but no one could explain what they were seeing. Despite the clear skies and how unusual the lights were, no official explanation ever came from local space or aviation authorities. Whatever they witnessed that night still remains a mystery. While watching a live TV broadcast from the forests of northern Sweden, one viewer noticed something chilling in the background.
What? What was it?
A high-pitched,
Bro.
eerie sound echoing through the trees.
I
Some
don't know,
thought
that
it
could
might
just
be
be
wolves.
wind, though.
Others blamed the wind, creaking trees, maybe even a distant train. But no one could say for sure. To this day, the source of that sound remains a mystery. A Reddit user recalled a childhood experience during a trip to Gettysburg. At age 6, she saw a faint, greyish figure near Longstreet Tower who introduced himself as John Reich. Not a Civil War spirit as you might expect, but a World War I soldier. He warned her to be careful near a rock wall and then disappeared. Days later, while exploring Gettysburg National Cemetery, she found a grave marked John Reich, confirming to her that she had indeed seen a ghost. Years later, she shared her experience online, and shockingly, a woman claiming to be Reich's great-granddaughter confirmed his identity and shared details about his life.
What?
He was indeed a medic in World War I and later worked as a carpenter and taxi driver.
Okay.
Was it all just a coincidence? I don't think so. This trail cam photo from California
like-
was posted on X, with people wondering what they had captured.
I always try to say
Some
like,
thought it might be a
surely
dog
there's
map
something.
or Bigfoot. Of course,
That
that's
looks
the first thing that comes to mind.
That looks like an
But
ape.
others pointed out it looked like a bear with mange, a skin disease caused by mites, often making animals look gaunt and hairless, which is probably the case. But still, what if it wasn't? A group was hiking when they captured a rare atmospheric event.
So my son and I are driving, and this is what we see in the sky. Like, look at those colors. That is so bright. Like, there's nothing else around. I don't know.
Guess what? What? Chicken boy.
Where it came from, but it's so bright in colors. So cool.
A bright, multicolored streak across a cloud known as a circumhorizontal arc or fire rainbow. It occurs when sunlight refracts through plate-shaped ice crystals in high cirrus clouds, usually when the sun is over 58 degrees above the horizon. Though rare and brief, it stands out as one of nature's most striking light displays, often mistaken for a rainbow but formed by very different conditions. These hikers were lucky to have witnessed that. A man was camping in his backyard, lying in the moonlight. He grabbed his phone to capture his view, but then accidentally captured something else too.
Yeah, man. Cause I won't even ban you. You can say whatever you want, man. I won't even tell you how to ban you. You can say anything that your heart desires, man.
Something strange suddenly flies across the sky and gets caught on camera.
See, I don't know, bro.
The object's shape is unclear, but it doesn't resemble a typical bird or anything familiar. The footage is brief and dark, which makes it hard to identify. To this day, no one really knows.
I don't know, bro. Like, I would just try to say, like,
a park ranger in Canada caught something wild on camera.
That looks like an 8.
A giant creature walking through the woods with something
in
its hand.
Do they have
obviously
monkeys in
resembles
Canada?
Bigfoot, but the way it moves looks very human
have,
to me.
Wild monkeys
the ranger, however, insists it was no prank and definitely not a person. He believes he caught Bigfoot. But without any more proof,
did he actually?
It's just one of the many alleged Bigfoot videos.
Alright.
While renovating their home, a family made a strange discovery buried beneath over a foot of pine needles. The previous owners, who'd lived there for 25 years, swore they'd never seen it. At first, it felt like something ancient, or maybe cursed. But after a closer look, they found a $79.99 price tag on the back. It was actually a decorative tree face by artist Doris Beaver. Still, it left everyone puzzled. Why was it buried so deep, and who put it there? A trail camera snapped this image near someone's cabin.
Man, that's fucked up.
At first glance, people had a hard time figuring out what exactly was captured. But then someone in the comments explained it. And suddenly, everything made sense.
He didn't mean it.
Turns out, it's just someone standing with their back to the camera, with their hair twisted up and held in place by a clip. A little optical illusion that confused not only the homeowners, but also the internet. Did you catch it right away?
No, I can't see it.
On July 14th in Massachusetts, a strange glowing figure was captured on camera by a passing driver.
I don't believe you. I'm just saying. What is that?
What the fuck is that, bro?
Oh, well, okay. That was weird.
I'm just saying. What the fuck is that?
The object hovered mid-air like some kind of translucent octopus or jellyfish. There were no wires, no visible support, and definitely no logical explanation. It didn't move like a kite or balloon. It just floated, calm and eerie, like it was alive.
A paper bag.
And the strange thing is, similar sightings have been reported in other places recently.
How long ago was this video?
When a man checked his trail cam footage, he caught something he couldn't quite make out. At first glance, it looked like a fairy, but there had to be a more logical explanation, he thought, so he shared it on Reddit. Most users agreed it did look like a fairy, but a few pointed out it resembled an owl carrying prey, likely a rabbit, which does seem plausible. What do you think?
I don't know.
On a
one look like an
return
owl,
hike from
like an owl to
Shoeleg
me.
Bothy, about 4 miles from Loch Inver, the morning was crystal clear. A hiker who often captures images of remote and isolated spots paused to take a photo.
Okay.
Later, while reviewing the shot, something strange stood out. But the hiker was 99% sure no one was there. The trail had been completely empty, and in that kind of visibility, a person couldn't have gone unnoticed. He still can't explain this photo. While hiking through the Smoky Mountains, a group of
I don't know,
hikers
bro.
had
I'm
an
always just like-
unforgettable encounter.
Here. It's here. I don't really need context. There.
Hey, casual no enough to.
So there.
A group of hikers were passing through a quiet open field
bear.
when they noticed several dark human-like figures standing motionless by a wooden
See,
fence.
that's weird.
From a distance, they appeared to be dressed in black, but their features were indistinct. When the hikers looked again, the figures were gone. Nearby, they found an abandoned structure where a strange light flickered briefly, despite there being no power
Bro,
around.
I don't know.
As they walked on
I
and
don't
looked
know.
back,
I can't tell you
shadowy
'cause I
shapes
don't
had
know.
reappeared beneath a lone tree. The field suddenly felt watched, but without more proof, it could easily just be other people, right? An Australian YouTuber investigating Yowie sightings went
that as a
alone
no.
to a known hotspot.
Take it as whatever.
He followed his
I
usual
might.
routine, cooking noodles, eating an apple, and quietly observing the area in the afternoon.
I'm planning on it, but
As
I
he
don't know.
reached
We'll
a
see.
familiar creek
I don't know
crossing,
what will happen
he noticed
by
this.
So this here's the crossing where we found that possible juvenile print. No way. Is this the same one? Look at this. This is old, but the big toe goes right up around the outside again. So that's a right foot then. And that's the exact same. Where'd it go from there? Okay, you see that line there? Really wide. This one again, really wide. It's like the exact same dimensions that we've been finding. Where does it go from there? In the water? I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
This is just a kid with an extremely wide foot and a huge big toe. That's bigger than an average adult's toe. But look, that's pretty much what we've been finding.
I don't know.
And this has been found, as you've seen from the other videos, way up the creek that we go. That far up barefoot.
Further up, he found a displaced rock and
Absolutely
two sticks
low-key.
oddly arranged. He left an apple and gear
pretty
as
good.
bait.
Decent video, but which one do you want to watch next? 20 Scariest Urban Explorer videos. I think what was I think we watched this one. I say we watch this one next. All right, lock in. Remember.
Urban explorers never really know what they're gonna find, although sometimes they get far more than they bargained for. As this video is about to show you, here are some of the most strange and unexplainable things to happen to urban explorers.
Try to avoid this if I can.
While exploring a completely abandoned mine in Arizona,
Dilapidated it is, and all these
What is
chains
that?
hanging
the explorer goes deep into the long mine tunnel. While doing so, feeling increasingly uneasy,
Still pretty wet.
Pause. Sorry.
And taking a look around.
just as he starts to feel very odd, he's suddenly stopped in his tracks by a heavy metal chain,
Okay, here's a
which is swinging completely by its own
back
force.
towards the entrance. I'm a little bit
As
further
you
in.
can note, no other chains are swinging in the video.
Looking down the tunnel here.
Another chain begins to swing shortly after the first one.
Nah, that's swinging a lot, bro.
There is no logical explanation for why the chain would swing like this, as you can see in the video.
I don't know why that one chain is swinging back there.
It's not even like it's moving a little, bro. That's
I don't
just
know
like
if you can see
full
that in the
swing.
video or not. On this a few months
While
ago,
exploring the
and,
exact
this
same
tunnel
cave 1 year
was
later,
dug in
the explorer goes on and
1970s
gets to
or
the
early
exact
80s,
same point as he
and
had
was
to
used as a
turn back
conveyor
last time.
to get the ore
What's
out
strange
from the
about
Victory
this
mine,
is
about
that
900 feet
he
higher
doesn't
on the
appear
mountain.
to notice it at the
And when I
time
was
of
up
the
there at the
recording,
Victory
but
mine,
the
a year
camera
ago,
picks up a mist
I
forming at
noticed
the
that,
exact
there
same
was a-
point as the
outside the
chains
mine
were
was a-
moving.
What?
And you can hear down there what sounds like a lot of water dropping or falling into the tunnel. Don't know if the video is picking that up or not.
While finally taking one last shot of the mine, completing his adventure to the end of it, a sudden machinery and radio sounds can be heard. There is no logical reasoning to why this unexplained sound would appear, causing the explorer to evacuate the mine.
Yeah,
There's the ore pass. with
Yeah,
all
I'd
the
get the fuck
cascading
out of there.
water. And what the fuck is that?
I'd cry. So, bro, I don't know. I think I'd be so scared, bro. I don't know if I could me get out of there.
While exploring an abandoned school, YouTuber Josh Azora and his friends walk from room to room finding strange items throughout. As Josh continues to walk through, it becomes more and more apparent that they're not the only ones to have been there.
Yeah.
There has been people there, but recently. Upon walking through one door, they are hit with countless satanic worshipping and ritual graffiti, causing them to stop in their tracks.
Yeah, I'd get the fuck
Just
out
as they stop, they can hear knockings coming throughout the building,
Stop.
then multiple doors opening and closing throughout.
Guys, so much doors are opening and closing right now.
Does that say whites only?
Sounds like someone hitting like a wall.
They
what it
then
says?
realize that they are standing directly on a pentagram.
What?
Oh my fucking god. Did you get that on tape? No. That is insane. Oh my god, another door just closed.
See, I don't know though.
Oh my
I
God.
feel like
We gotta get the fuck out of here. Holy shit, we're just standing on a...
I don't know.
Some young boys are seen exploring an abandoned school.
Like I feel like
They are seen searching throughout the place,
I feel like it's
having
like
fun
they're
in the
fake,
process.
Bro. I always try to say
All is normal until the call to prayer can be heard, during which a headless apparition can be seen walking directly towards the camera, materializing out of thin air. The kids don't even flinch while it does so, showing that they could not see it at the time.
what's that noise?
There are 400 miles of mostly uncharted burial tunnels under Paris. In this video, an urban explorer is seen going through the tunnels by himself, being an extremely dangerous thing to do. During the start of the video, he acts normal, but then something unsteadies him. He begins to walk quicker and quicker, until he is finally sprinting. We can't see what has actually scared him this much. He stops sometimes to look where to go, only to begin sprinting even faster, with his breathing increasing with his unease. During his most panic, he drops the camera and runs off into the unknown.
This video camera.
But why are they making this creepy noise?
In this video, Josh and 2 other explorers search a large abandoned
Why
hotel.
did the voice change?
The first part of this investigation goes as planned, but around
What
the
the fuck?
second half of the video, a
Why did bro's voice change?
sound can be heard, which they shrug off at the time.
One second.
Cut open.
Alright, lock in. My bad.
While filming in the hallway, more sounds can be heard, and it is apparent that they are not alone.
Nah,
As
that's
they
scary.
begin to run,
This is scary.
a voice is heard shouting at them, as they are followed by footsteps behind.
Like this door. Someone's here. Let's get out of here. Get out. Let's get
Bro.
out. Shh. Let's walk. Alright, so there's someone in here right now.
Bro, nah.
Let's go.
While exploring the supposedly haunted abandoned mental asylum in Korea,
See, asylums are scary.
the camera
in
picks
general.
up multiple orbs and other strange sounds. It's what happens later in the video which is truly strange. In this video, as the cameraman walks through the hallway, you can see a door which is clearly open.
Okay. It's open.
Later though in the same video, he walks through the exact same hallway where that you can now see the door is closed. Just as the cameraman turns, the door swings open by an unseen force.
Okay, that didn't swing open. It slowly creaked open. I thought it was gonna be like super fast. That's what I was expecting.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah, get the fuck out of it though.
During the exploration of an abandoned school site, explorer Josh Azora and his friends enter each building, filming the trash and deserted rooms as they do so. Each room, however, follows the same pattern, that is, being abandoned a long time ago.
Okay.
This is all but one building. Emitting a powerful odour, Josh ventures inside, eventually tracking the smell down to the basement. What they find next is truly horrifying.
No.
They find fresh blood painting a pentagram on the floor, with a chair directly on top of that,
I'd get the fuck
with
out of
both arm and leg restrictions, as well as fresh candles and other satanic ritual evidence found around.
I'd get the fuck out of there.
What makes this especially creepy is just how fresh the blood is, and knowing that this could have happened literally hours before Josh arrived.
Nah, it's crazy. Nah. Bro.
During the exploration of a haunted location, some men can be seen opening a red door to a secret room. As they do so, the camera picks up a voice saying, "I have the body of a pig."
What?
What makes this especially disturbing is the photo which was taken at the exact same time, which is truly horrific.
Bro.
In this video, a man is seen exploring an abandoned house by himself, where that nobody is nearby. It is while that he is in the garage that something strange happens. Directly above him can be heard ghostly footsteps and other strange sounds. Knowing that only he is there, the cameraman evacuates immediately.
Man, I don't know.
While exploring in an abandoned house and factory,
Bro, I don't know. I would just keep
the
like thinking, like, bro, they have to, you know, there has to be, you know, they have to be fake, you know.
explorers can be seen searching the lower levels of the house. It is while the camera is pointed to the balcony that a completely black figure can be seen, with only the cameraman noticing it, moving silently and unnaturally while doing so. What's most strange is the figure pays no attention to the group of people below it like a person would.
Where? The roof is all fucked up. Holy shit! Dude! Oh my... Go! Go!
We
the
go
roof
back.
is all fucked up. Holy shit! Dude! Oh my...
Bro.
Go! Go!
Wait.
Shit! Dude! The roof is all fucked up.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit! Dude! Oh my... Go! Go!
This video takes place in the abandoned Donahoe mine tunnels. Everything was normal for the first part of the exploration. The next part of the tunnel is pitch black. Before entering it, the explorer found a deep vertical shaft that didn't appear on any maps that they had. Upon approaching it, there is a strange demonic hissing sound that can be heard coming directly from the dark void.
What?
That's a good shot.
Causing them to
I've never
evacuate
felt
the
compelled
mine.
to turn around found ever, except this time, and that tells me that something's not right.
Yeah, no shit.
During an urban
Whoa.
exploration,
Whoa.
the explorers will walk into what looks like a murder.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Scan.
Appearing to show a body that was dragged. A bullet found adds to the mystery.
Okay, let's just skip that one because I don't know if it's TOS or not. What do you mean? Oh wait, never mind. What happened? What's how you doing, Spencer? How you doing, man?
During
My
the
bad, I didn't even see
urban
your message.
exploration of a catacomb tunnel in Russia, you can see the cameraman cautiously entering the tunnel. In the dark, deeper part of the tunnel, the cameraman appears to see something, causing him to stop
Bro, I
in
don't
his
know. I would
tracks.
just keep saying, bro. Like I feel like, yeah, like it has to be like fake, you know. There has to be
It
something.
is while
you know?
he is filming into the darkness that a face appears out of nowhere, with no visible body floating above the ground.
But if I were to see the shot, I'd fucking
Urban explorer Dan Bell is seen exploring an abandoned 1920s apartment complex.
Yeah. So
the first part of the exploration goes as planned. The house is notably dark and evil looking. Around halfway through the video, a guard dog can be heard barking, indicating that dogs are on site and close.
yeah. I mean, I don't think that's that weird.
Is there anybody up here?
Which how are you going?
Later in the video, Dan finds a bag full of fresh supplies and drugs, showing that the
Whoa.
house has people in it, and not only that, they're not too long gone.
That food? Oh no, that's drugs. Wait, is that TOS? Is that TOS?
I'm in big trouble.
But it looked like food for a second. I thought it was candy.
Just as Dan
for a
is
sec.
investigating
Then
what's in the
he zoomed
bag
in more.
and
Here we
goes
go.
to turn away, he hears people come in and realizes that he's in trouble, so cuts a light. He then hears doors slam, so he hides in the bathroom and shuts the lights off, trying to hide. Then he can hear angry voices and other stomping sounds coming up to where he is. In the bathroom, he is pleading to himself in fear,
Bro.
constantly repeating the word please to himself. You can hear the fear and anxiety and emotion all in his voice at this point. As he's waiting there,
Bad
he hears a door slam, so uses this as a cue to escape. He then runs off into the forest, visibly shaken, where that you can hear the guard dogs around him.
This one is disturbing, to say the least.
Bro, why does the voice keep changing?
In this video, a group of people go to explore the ruins of a large house located deep in the woods.
Guys, be quiet.
supposed to be the place of satanic worshipping. Upon entering this house,
I don't know if that was TOS
it
or
is
not.
completely trashed
That
and
might have been
apparent
TOS.
satanic ritual has taken place.
But I'm not sure.
You're going first.
Twitch, if
The
it was
real
TOS, I'm sorry, I did
unexplained
not know.
things happen
Did
upon
not know.
entering the basement.
Twitch, if it was TOS, I did not know. I'm sorry.
Here they are met with a foul smell, as well as a sudden urge to leave. The cameraman is then sick, and strange noises begin.
What? What? What is that? John, what is that?
Bro.
Let's go. Let's check this out. I think it smells really bad. It's like,
bro.
Guys, this smell is terrible.
This is followed by three
Okay,
very loud
guys,
sounds,
I'm gonna throw up.
prompting them to evacuate.
Guys, we need to go.
Bad. Fuck out of
I'm
it.
gonna puke.
Hey.
Yeah, guys, we gotta go, man. We gotta go.
Well.
Fuck that, is that a doll?
Do you hear that? Oh my god!
While
did it.
running,
Oh my god!
growls can be heard.
Because I would see
This is when one of the explorers is
I would
attacked.
see if you redeem it.
Oh, the police are over. Okay, we gotta go.
What do you mean, what the fuck? Bro, I would see if you see it. Or if you redeem it. Hold on, I'll literally look right now. Hold on, I'll go on mod view right now. Hold up, you can literally actually, I don't know if you Fanboy, what's up, Kai? Because you did not redeem it, okay? Hold on, refresh. Hold on, hide screen. Alright. Look, was. Or not look, but like, I'll look right now. If you did, actually, I'll do it, but. TB Femboy VIP 1. Chat, do we give TB Femboy VIP? Chat, do we? Yeah, Coach, you did not redeem it, brother. You did not redeem it. I literally just checked. Alright, back to the fucking video. Give him what? Hey. One day, I will.
Go, go, go! What's happening?
Chris, you'd probably get mod before you, to be honest.
What's... John?
Joke, Chris, joke.
What? Dude. Okay. Did you hear that? Fuck. Oh my god.
Bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
While in
I
the
don't wanna say I
same
don't
house
believe a
as
lot
he
of these,
found
but
the
bro.
bag with the drugs in it, Dan Bell is exploring the lower levels of the abandoned apartment complexes. You can see that the place is completely trashed with strange satanic symbols around and the odd footstep heard.
Who said yes? I think it's enough. Facts. Who said yes, guys?
I think there may be rats in here. I keep hearing stuff.
What's really nasty is that as he turns a corner, he finds rotting flesh as well as a blood
Whoa.
trail.
TOS. TOS. Ooh, yep, that's fucking definitely fucking
And
TOS.
felt uneasy while that he was in the as the explorer.
Alright. I'm 1 follower away from being able to give VIPs. Wait, Kai, you haven't hit affiliate yet? Or not affiliate yet. You haven't hit 50 yet? Hold on. What the fuck, Jab? I got 49. Oh yeah, no, I meant what's it called? 50 to hit affiliate. How the fuck do I do this? Why can't I do this? There you go. All right. Run. Chat. Fall guy if you don't. Chat. Get him to 50.
While exploring abandoned houses, the explorer searches room to room, documenting what he finds. The first few houses are normal.
Bro, I don't know,
last
bro. I
one,
feel like a
though,
lot of these
seems
videos are
strange.
just fake, though, bro.
It looks like it's had people in it recently. One room really smells. As the explorer opens a door, he finds a body-shaped item wrapped in a carpet.
What?
Being the source of the smell.
A body? Yo, bro, you gotta stop giving TOS shit here, bro. You already showed a fucking pound of fucking drugs. That's TOS. Here, this is my trap house. Is there actually a body? Oh, yes, there is. Alright, we're done with this video, bro. It's just full of TOS. It's just full of TOS. Alright, next fucking video. No, when did they find my body? I think like a week ago, man. Alright, wait, which one do you want to watch first? Which one's this? Search this one first. I don't want to end on the scariest one. I want to get the scariest ones out of the way. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch right now. I'm very scared. The woods one's always scary.
This first finding was made by hiker James Rankin in early October of 2016.
Joe Bart intro. Hold on. 6 most scratch that. 6 most disturbing forest findings caught on cameras.
James had been hiking in Berkeley-Jackson County Park when he came across an old campsite. But disturbingly, all around the campsite were multiple different missing person posters taped onto trees.
Do we see this?
The posters themselves were completely real, featuring real missing people across different U.S. states. Upon his discovery, James would quickly start recording.
Okay, we're deep in the woods. Sort of, we're like on the border, because like there's a side of the woods where there's people's houses. But I came to a trail that led to a trail that led to a trail up the hill. But I saw what looked like a fire pit. Now remember, we're still in the woods. We're still in the woods, right? I don't know what this is. Do you see the trees? Look at the white. Okay. I was like, okay, these are probably no trespassing signs, or maybe it's something for the wildlife or something. Look,
see
what these.
If I walked by and seen this, I don't know. If it's daytime, I'm not really that scared. I'm sorry. If it's daytime, I'm not that scared.
What the fuck is going on in here?
Nighttime, I'm out. Daytime, I'd explore.
This is Utah, Florida.
This shit is 100%
They're all
fake.
different. They're all different. Every single one.
I don't know. This guy's videos, I feel like are real, because it's like he actually
like look where the
like
they are.
His are more believable. Like the ghost ones, I can be like, yeah,
something like this.
Surely, you know, there's a string pulling the door, you know. This is just like weird shit.
Like not just
so I
that
can
this
believe
is
this more.
2012, Noblesville, Indiana, right? Look at the tape. Look at the water damage. It's have been hanging up for a while.
When is this video supposed to be? I'm assuming like 2021-ish.
Let me just
around there. Or like 2021 to like 2025.
And over here in the middle of the fire pit, that's a shovel.
Bro.
James would ultimately report the finding to the police. Though, upon further investigation, police would write it off as someone's Halloween decorations.
Nah, but that's...
James, however, was not satisfied with this
fuck
investigation.
Is being like, yeah, man, I'm using missing posters, things as Halloween decorations. Like, that's just fucked up.
His discovery took place on October 3rd, and according to James, the posters themselves did not look like they were set up recently.
Yeah, bro.
Later that same year, James would return to the game.
Yo, road. Bro, I crashed 3 times because of that game. Crashed 3 times. The one time, I'll let you show you the screenshot. My whole PC just went white, and I had black specks on my screen. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I tried to reboot it back up. It did not work. And I'm like, bro, I gave up.
Like, but this time he stopped by multiple no trespassing signs.
Fucking bullshit, bro. Fuck that
Okay,
game.
I'm not. First of all, I am not violating any of these no
Look,
trespassing
no.
signs. I'm simply not.
Alright, guys.
I came here only to show you and get it on tape and leave. From here, we can see down there. That's the clearing. So, anyway, what they've done, they printed out their own no trespassing signs. Homemade.
I feel like this is just a serial killer.
Legally binding. I have no way.
Yo, no lie though. Yo, chat. Call it my ego. Call me stupid. If I'm in a horror movie and it's like a Fear to Fathom game, for example, right? And some old motherfucker chased me with a knife. I am rushing him. What makes someone do this? That's another question I always ask. What makes serial killers serial killers? Like, how do you just become how do you just become like Dexter? Serial killer with missing people from their every state, bro. I don't know. I can believe it in the sense the reason I do is for the rush.
Of knowing, so I'm not taking any chances. You can see
which one's it? What's the Urban Explorers video we watched, bro? That one was scary, bro. Where it was they were checking out this haunted it was some haunted mansion that apparently was haunted because the priest who lived there did rituals and shit. It was a priest who lived there who did rituals and shit, and that motherfucker, somebody started chasing him or some shit. That one fucking scared. That one
attached them to the trees with ordinary masking tape.
But
these aren't even laminated.
Bennett Mansion, yeah,
posted,
that one.
Private property, no trespassing.
That one is scary. Right?
Violators will be
that
prosecuted.
Video is good.
We've got one there, one there.
Because the police had already
but
closed
this
their
is
investigation.
weird though. Even if this wasn't whoever did this is automatically in my mind just weird and a psychopath. Because why are you just putting these up, right? I'm not saying they did it, but
This would pretty much mark the end of the whole situation. Back in 2013, a man named Phil Poling would upload this video to his YouTube channel.
That's probably what they did.
The video features Phil out late at night in his neighborhood, located in Mission, Oregon. Phil claimed to have heard strange noises echoing around outside his neighborhood only a few minutes prior, which is why he was outside in the first place.
Back to what I was saying though, yeah, if I was in a Fear to Fathom thing, bro, and some old motherfucker with a knife. See, I don't know. I feel like it being a person is not as scary. If I'm sitting there, weird shit's happening, I can't see nothing. I'm good. I don't want the smoke. I can't
Once he
do this
reached a
shit
nearby
late.
forest
Bro,
that was
don't
only
worry,
around
man,
200
we're
feet from his house, he would
good
again
now.
hear the noises. And this is where he started recording.
January 21st, about 11 p.m. I'm a couple hundred feet from my house. You can hear it going off in the background right now. Kind of sounds weird.
See, I don't know. I just think that's somebody getting murdered.
Kind of sounds doggish, hyena-ish.
But no, that's a hyena. That's really a hyena, isn't it? Man, this ain't scary. This ain't scary. That's really a hyena. Hell no. Bro, you're good, bro. This is disturbing, not scary, man.
I mean, that almost sounds like laughter.
Nah, I don't know. No.
It's actually gotten closer since it started. It's probably only...
I think it's a hyena.
200 feet, 300 feet from me right now.
The recording of noises continued for a while longer, until the sounds of gunshots can be heard echoing from
What?
the forest.
I don't believe that shit. Wow.
I think that was a gunshot.
Somebody probably shot the hyena. And that's definitely a gunshot. 100 million %. Oh. Now that sounds like a person.
Multiple people in the community itself had claimed to have been hearing similar noises for the last 2 months or so leading up to the recording. But just what exactly was making the noises is still unclear.
I think it was a hyena.
This video features the GoPro footage of two dirt bikers riding on a remote path in the forest. Throughout the video, the bikers can be seen going at extreme speeds, but doing this would quickly prove to become almost deadly.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably like
As the
if
bikers
it was going on for a long time, somebody who's a hunter probably went out there and shot it.
continued on the path, they were unexpectedly met with a
No
steel
annoying
cable
them.
strung across
Go
two
out with a
trees
fucking
at perfect
rifle.
neck level for oncoming bikers. At a fast enough speed, this trap could no doubt take the lives of anyone riding through that didn't see it. Fortunately, however, the biker in the front did see it
I
and
feel like
was
we
able
watched
to
another
react
video
quick enough
about
to
this.
avoid it.
Did we not see another video about this where it's like they had traps like this? But I don't know. Do you think that would kill you if you ride through that? I feel like the rope would just snap. Like it's literally just rope. I understand if it was like barbed wire or some shit. That's just literally just rope. Booby trap? It would. I feel like I could take it. I feel like I can tank that shit. I'd be dead in a second. See, I'm also
The
the
bikers
person
would
that you don't
actually
wanna be
debate
with in a
whether or
horror
not
movie,
to
'cause
stay and
I'd
wait
try
for the
to
person
rush-
who set up the
I'd try
trap to come
rush the
back,
killer.
but they would end up deciding against this.
Because you're going fast.
It's still unknown
Yeah,
who's
but if you're going like
responsible.
slow on me, like if you're going like a decent, like slow kind of, you're taking it slow, I feel like that wouldn't kill you.
Mark
If you're
Andre
going,
was
like,
a man who
really fast,
devoted his career to exploring the vast woods of Northern California.
Why?
He worked as his town's environmental service director, so it was quite literally his job to spend time in the woods. In February of 2018, he had been tasked with marking trees, and while he was doing so deep in the woods, he would come across some makeshift cabin, which, considering the extreme remoteness of the
I hate
area
this
he was
shit.
in,
Why, bruh?
made the discovery highly abnormal. Mark would, of
place some
course, get a
scary
closer look at the structure.
I don't have one,
The
bro.
thing was only around 8 by 12 feet wide and 15 feet tall.
Bro, don't worry, we'll put some cartoons.
There
in
was a
that
lock
video.
on the shack's
We'll
only
put-
entrance,
We'll put some SpongeBob
and from the
on
outside there was no
after,
real
right
evidence
before-
anyone was there.
Right before we end.
Still,
So you won't be
disturbed by the finding, Mark would head back to get professional assistance. The next few days would consist of multiple attempts to contact the owner of the shack, but all of them ultimately failing. So, finally, upon revisiting the structure, the men would break open the lock to the front door.
Or
They would
Family
find
Guy?
a space that was clearly being lived
Okay,
in,
we can- yeah, we'll put
or
on
at the
SpongeBob
very
or
least
Family
had
Guy, I
been
got
lived
you.
in recently. The shack had its own furniture, a pot-bellied stove, a small library, and even a typewriter.
See,
jars and cans
that's
of
when I'd
food
wait
filled
for
the
them.
shelves.
I'd wait for them to come home.
However, in spite of all this, the search resulted in no further identification of the actual owner.
I'd wait for
Because
them
the
to come
shack was illegally constructed, the men ultimately had no other choice but to leave an eviction notice on the front door before leaving. A few days later, the authorities returned to see out the contract, but there was nothing there.
What?
The makeshift cabin was completely gone. Whoever the owner was had deconstructed it, with literally the only thing left behind being an international squatter symbol made from charcoal. Many theorized the owner was wanted by authorities, and was therefore living completely alone in the forest, evading any contact with other people. But
See,
whether
I
or not
was
this
not
is even
expecting
close to true is still up for debate. To this day, the real owner of the shack is still unidentified.
That's crazy.
This video was captured on an early morning in the middle of December. It takes place in Canada and features some disturbing noise echoing throughout the forest. It's not clear what the noise is. Many frequent hunters would report to have never heard anything even remotely similar.
What that is? I don't know. Scary shit.
That sounds like an animal. What kind of animal makes that noise? Kitchen Family Guy later. I'm actually down. I am planning on doing kick today. That is the plan.
One comment suggested the noise could have been a wolf that was either trapped or left behind by its
That's not an
pack.
animal.
It's
No.
also possible it was another animal, such as an elk or possibly a bull moose. Although none of these theories have been confirmed.
See, I don't know. I don't know my animals like that, so I can't, you know, I can't really say.
YouTube user Rainy Schuler would upload this video to YouTube in 2013. The video's footage is from multiple security cameras Rainey would set up around his house, which was in an isolated area of the Rocky Mountains.
Oh.
The whole idea behind the cameras was to capture the footage of the different wildlife around his property to then upload to YouTube. But on September 13, the cameras around his house would catch something completely out of the ordinary. You can see as a woman walks out from the complete darkness of the woods.
See, that's scary. That's when I go out though. She's gonna fucking fly 30 feet. Why is she looking like that? The way she's walking is very weird. That's what's tripping me. No. See, and that's when, boom, and she flies 30 fucking feet. She's gonna fly 30 feet. 30 feet. What is she doing? This is weird. See, I like these videos shot because they're not scary.
Some believe the woman was lost, or that her car had broken down nearby. But that doesn't explain her general careless mannerism as she aimlessly walks around the property. And a while later, the woman can be seen walking right back into the forest.
That's weird.
After that night, the house owner would never see this woman again.
Damn, was that the end of it? W video. That was a great video. Alright. We'll watch this one first. We'll watch the scarier one first. Or at least what I think is the scarier.
I don't know though. There's echoing in here.
If this video is ass, we'll see. I hope it's not.
Is that?
Ah.
What the?
What the fuck? Stop! Stop! Stop!
What?
Stop!
Frank is no stranger to strange encounters.
What?
His YouTube channel is filled with explorations of cemeteries and decaying buildings. But this particular night, it would leave him rattled. Frank decided to explore a cemetery at night, alone, and illegally.
Oh.
The rain was...
Hey man, what are you trying to hit a record here? Alone at night, and a cemetery. I don't like those three words together, man.
To every step. With only his flashlight and night vision
Call me
camera,
crazy, you know.
he moved
I don't know,
through the
maybe.
graveyard.
So I've made it
Maybe I'm the odd
back
one out
into
there.
another creepy, huge cemetery. But the problem is that I had to sneak in here illegally. So I have to be very careful because if I get in trouble, I could get arrested, beat up, kicked out, and there goes the rest of the video. So I have a lot at stake being towards the front. My objective is to get away
How long
from
is
that.
this video? 40 minutes. Low key, do we save this video for another day and watch the other one? I do want to watch this video one day. We'll watch this one. Nah, but this one's short. Do we watch the other one? I don't know. Alright, we'll put this one. Maybe we add another one, we'll see. Disturbing...
At around 1 p.m. on November...
Wait, 6 most disturbing mystery solved the Google Maps.
2nd, 2020, an 83-year-old mother of 4 named Paulette Landriax mysteriously disappeared from her home in Anden, Belgium. At the time, her husband was hanging the laundry up to dry in the garden and didn't notice she was gone until later that afternoon. When Paulette's family realized she was missing, they reported the disappearance to the police, triggering a pretty big search for the missing woman. Though this wasn't the first time Paulette disappeared, as she reportedly suffered from Alzheimer's disease and would frequently leave the house at random times of the day and night without telling her husband where she was going. She was known to randomly knock on the neighbors' doors for no apparent reason, and in the years leading up to her disappearance, she no longer recognized her children or her husband.
Damn,
Every other time she had disappeared, her husband would find her a few feet away from the house and bring her back inside. But this time, she was nowhere to be found. During the search, 50 police officers and several search and rescue dogs were deployed to the area, along with multiple thermal vision helicopters and an entire fleet of drones. But even with all these resources at their disposal, the local police department failed to find any relevant clues leading to Paulette. After several weeks, the search was called off, and the family assumed that she had fallen into the Meuse River, which ran near her home. In October of 2022, just as the police department was about to close the file, one investigator was searching for Paulette's house on Google Street View and found something shocking. There, as luck would have it, he found a Street View image of Paulette leaving her home and crossing the street to her neighbor's house. The case was immediately reopened, and police were once again deployed to the area, where they found the body of Paulette lying at the bottom of a hill directly below the neighbor's garden.
Wow.
After the autopsy was performed, it was determined that the woman had fallen from an unenclosed section of the garden and died shortly after. Her final moments eerily being caught by the passing Google Street View car as she walks to her death, likely in another wave of confused state caused by her Alzheimer's disease. One thing that's hard to understand is how the police failed to see her with their drones and helicopters the first time, but at least now the family can find closure knowing what happened to Paulette, even if it comes with this eerie last image of her ever being seen alive.
That's fucking
If you visit the location on Google Maps today, you'll find the image has been overwritten by a more up-to-date view of the town. In July 2011, two armed individuals broke into an empty house in an otherwise peaceful suburb of Oklahoma City. With a house full of valuables for them to steal and nobody there to stop them, the two got to work. But unfortunately for them, the looting spree was much more short-lived than they had hoped.
What?
A few minutes later, the homeowner returned and walked in on the two of them looting her house.
Oh no.
But instead of fleeing with the valuables they had already stolen, they held her at gunpoint as they continued to ransack her home. This went on for over an hour, and during the traumatizing incident, the woman recalled thinking they were going to shoot her before leaving. Fortunately, the robbers eventually left the house without physically harming the woman. After the armed robbery, she refused to reveal her identity to the press out of fear that the thieves would retaliate. The woman later reported the incident to the cops, but with no witnesses and an absence of solid leads, the case eventually went cold, and the woman lost hope.
How, like, if somebody, that's another thing, like, how would they figure out who it was? Right? Like, I'm assuming, surely there's people, like, of interest, but, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's hard. Well, unless she's seen their faces and stuff.
Hope that the two criminals would ever be found. However, 3 years later, the case took an unexpected turn.
What?
On a day in July 2014, the woman's neighbor was looking at her street using Google Maps Street View when she noticed an image of two men casually strolling down the street who perfectly matched the description the victim had given her.
Yeah, that's gotta be racist, bro. Yeah, that's gotta be racist. Come on.
The criminals.
That's
Immediately, she texted the woman, who confirmed that the two men captured by the Street View van that happened to be mapping out the neighborhood on the day of the robbery.
Nah, man, I'm telling you, it wasn't.
Were indeed the same two men who had robbed her.
Oh.
Based on the direction
Alright, maybe it wasn't racist. Maybe they just fit the description.
They were walking, it seems that the image was captured in the minutes leading up to the crime. Unfortunately, because the two men's faces are obscured by the grainy quality of the image and Google's software that automatically blurs pedestrians, the cops haven't been able to track the men down. But with a string of clues and a picture to add to their search, police now have a much better chance of catching the two thanks to Google Maps. One night in October 2006, a 72-year-old man named David Lee Niles met up with a friend at Jake's Bar in Byrontown, Michigan. This was a place that David visited frequently and usually stayed there for at least a couple of hours, but on that particular evening, the story was very different. Earlier that year, David had been diagnosed with cancer, and after a brief conversation with his friend, he left abruptly, claiming that he was in a lot of physical pain due to the cancer.
Damn.
That was the last time anyone ever saw him.
What?
When his family failed to get in touch with him, they reported him missing to the police, leading to a statewide search that ultimately led nowhere, as the cops couldn't find any clues as to where David could have gone. In 2011, 5 years after his disappearance, his family lost hope and accepted the idea that David was gone. The obituary they published online read, "David Lee Niles, age 72 of Wyoming, passed away and only God knows the time and place."
Damn.
The case went completely cold until almost a decade later when a new twist shed light on David's disappearance. One morning in November 2015, Brian Hausman, an employee of the Cook Funeral Home in Byron County, was decorating the company Christmas tree outside. When he got to the top of the tree on his lift to put up the star, he noticed something in the adjacent pond that looked like a submerged car. Immediately, he called the police, and using Google Maps from a bird's eye view, they were able to see the same outline that was described.
I
A
can't.
dive team was deployed to the area, who confirmed that there was in fact a car at the bottom of the pond.
Wow.
Later that morning, a wrecking crew pulled out the vehicle for the police to inspect. Inside the vehicle, the cops found the skeletal remains of a man, along with a wallet belonging to David Lee Niles. After it was confirmed that the skeletal remains were his, David's family members finally found some closure.
Damn.
Still, the case remains a mystery, as it's unknown what exactly happened to him. Even before his cancer diagnosis, David was known to have severe depressive episodes, and things understandably got a lot worse for him after he found out about the illness.
No.
With all this in mind, it's possible that he took his own life, but we'll likely never know for sure.
That's fucked up.
In the 80s and 90s, Gioacchino Gamino was one of Italy's most wanted gangsters. He operated within a Sicilian mafia clan in Agrigento that was embroiled in a feud with Cosa Nostra, Sicily's main mafia network.
Okay.
He was first arrested in 1984 for murder and various other mafia-related crimes, but was later released shortly after. In 1998, he was arrested again in Barcelona, only this time he was sentenced to life in prison. After serving 4 years of his prison sentence at a prison in Rome, he managed to escape in 2002 during a commotion at the prison. Following his escape, he immediately relocated to a town near Madrid, Spain, and changed his name to Manuel Mormino. Over the 20 years that he was on the run from the police, he got married, worked as a chef at a restaurant called Manu's Kitchen.
One sec. Alright, lock in.
And even opened up a fruit and vegetable shop called Manu's Garden. Okay. Sicilian police searched everywhere for him for years, and they eventually issued a European arrest warrant back in 2014. After carrying out several investigations, the police suspected that Gamino was hiding somewhere in Spain, but the way they pinpointed his exact location was pretty out of the ordinary. During the investigation, Sicilian police found that Google Maps had captured a street view image of two men talking outside of Manu's Garden. One of the men looked extremely similar to the man they were looking for, but the cops only confirmed his identity when they came across a listing for Manu's Kitchen, the restaurant where Gamino worked. While investigating online, the police found a photo of him dressed in chef's attire on the Facebook page for Manu's Kitchen. After confirming his location, the police arrested Gioacchino Gamino on December 17, 2022, and extradited him to Sicily, where he is currently serving life in prison.
Damn.
According to the police, when they arrested him, Gamino was extremely confused, and even had the nerve to ask how they found him when he hadn't even called his family in 10 years. In 2009, police from Zurich, Switzerland were carrying out an investigation to shut down illegal marijuana growing operations all over the country. At some point in the investigation, they used Google Earth to locate the addresses of two farmers who they suspected of being part of an illegal marijuana operation, and that's when one of the detectives found something interesting.
What?
As he was scanning the area on Google Earth, he noticed an unusual change in the pattern of the fields around Rapperswil in the northeastern state of Thurgau. Zooming in, he saw what appeared to be a cannabis plantation that measured more than 2 acres and was hidden inside a cornfield right next to one of the farmers' houses. The Google Earth discovery ultimately led to the arrest of 16 people and the seizure of 1.1 metric tons of marijuana, as well as 900,000 Swiss francs in cash, which is the equivalent of around $1.1 million. According to the police report, the drug ring allegedly sold up to 7 tons of marijuana between 2000.
You find all of it. Let's say one day you're walking, you find $1 million worth of drugs. You taking that shit? You taking that shit? Or are you turning it in? I'm taking the fuck out of that shit. I hope you guys all know.
2004 and 2008, bringing in from 3 to 10 million francs a year.
Come on, chat.
When asked about the breakthrough, the head of Zurich Police's Special Narcotics Unit, Norbert Glossner, said it was an interesting chance discovery. Since then, the cannabis plantation has been plowed over as recreational marijuana continues to be illegal in Switzerland.
Yeah.
This incident happened at a home in Derbyshire, England, where David and Rebecca Soanes lived with their 2 children, Lauren and Ruben. In 2009, the family bought a caravan to travel across the country, but it was unfortunately destroyed shortly after when a joyrider crashed into it. A few
Okay.
months later, they bought a new $15,000 Caravan to replace the old one.
Yo, you crash that shit. A month later, yeah, man, who cares? Just buy a new one.
Which they
What
left in
kind
their
of rich shit is
driveway.
this?
In June of that year, Rebecca came home one day to find the Caravan had disappeared, after which she immediately reported the incident to the police. However, with no solid leads, the cops couldn't really do anything about it, and the case went cold pretty quickly.
Until.
It wasn't until 9 months later, in March of
See?
2010, that 11-year-old Ruben Sones found something revealing as he was looking at his house on Google Maps. Using the street view, he found an image of a male intruder on the family's driveway, standing suspiciously outside of his 4x4 vehicle.
Man, this the guy who robbed you,
After
bro?
a bit
This the guy who robbed you? Come on, bro.
of investigating, the family found that the image had been captured by the Google Street View car just moments before the Caravan was stolen. Around that time, a neighbor also came forward saying that he had seen the same man towing the Caravan on the day of the robbery, but thought that
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. The neighbor just sees some random guy come steal your Caravan. And bro just like, oh, that's weird. Have a nice day, man. You know, and bro, I'm assuming bro knows that it's stolen, that it got stolen. He's not gonna be like, yeah, man, it got stolen. You know, I seen somebody take it.
it was a family friend and didn't think it was important to tell the family about it. With such a clear image of the suspect, the Sones thought it would be easy for the cops to solve the crime, but it turned out to be much more difficult than expected to get an unblurred image of the 4x4's license plates from Google. Even though the police knew exactly what the thief looked like, it was never publicly confirmed if they managed to track him down or not.
Oh. Damn. That was a good fucking video, man. That was a good fucking video. Ugh. Hold up. I don't know what to do. Should we watch a few more videos? I don't know. Oh, wait. Oops. Alright. I don't know, bro. I'm down to watch like one more. But I don't have a video. I don't have a video though. Let's go on his account. Oh, you guys can't even see, can you? I did not mean to press that. I did not mean to press that. Oh my gosh, no. Cancel. I did not mean to do that. Horse was disturbing in the rabbit holes. Reddit confession posts. Alright, watch this one. 5 most disturbing things caught on police body cam. Or on Uber dash cam. Sorry.
January 19th, 2000.
You guys can't see. Bro.
19.
Alright, there you go.
An Uber driver named Albert Castro picked up a passenger from a bar in Citrus Heights, California.
Okay.
This passenger was 32-year-old Chu Vang. He'd been partying at this bar for many hours and was completely intoxicated. However, picking up inebriated passengers from bars was part of Albert's daily routine, so he didn't think much of it. What he didn't know at that time was that picking up Chu would soon put his life in grave danger. Fortunately, he captured the whole incident on his dashcam. Things started off fairly normal, with Chu sitting in the front.
Give me 1 sec. Alright. Alright, lock in.
Seed and trying to strike up a conversation with Albert while in his drunken state. But then, out of nowhere, he started freaking out and saying things like, "You're gonna crash." Albert tried to calm things down and reassured him that he was not gonna crash. What Albert didn't realize, however, was that Chu wasn't fearing for his own safety. Instead, he was making a threat. Because just a few seconds later, he did this.
No, dude!
He grabbed the steering wheel and turned it in his direction, sending the car swerving across 2 different lanes while going 65 miles per hour down the Business 80 highway. It was a miracle they managed to avoid hitting any other cars. Thankfully, Albert was able to react quickly and remove his hands from the steering wheel before he put them in any more danger. But just when he thought the situation was under control, Chu made another attempt, this time lunging at the steering wheel with his whole body.
Where we at? Mac Road, man. We're going toward Mac Road. Yeah, where we at? You gotta let go of my hand, bro. Thanks, so. Where we at? We're heading downtown. We're going to South Sac.
What the fuck?
Man!
Bro, pull the car over. Oh wait, I think he's on the highway. Never mind. Don't do that.
We're gonna go. You gotta let go, man. No, we're gonna go crazy.
It took everything Albert had in him to keep Chu from causing a potentially fatal crash. And while Chu passed out and stopped fighting for a few seconds, it wasn't long before he was trying to reach for the steering wheel again.
Bro.
I love you, brother. We're not gonna die, man, but you gotta let go. No, I love you, brother. You gotta let go, man. I love you, brother.
Fortunately, by this point, they were already stopped, albeit in the middle of the road. But what made this situation even more disturbing was Chu's complete lack of awareness and concern for what he just did. He's even heard saying the words, "We're going to die," like it's nothing. After catching his breath for a short while, Albert finally managed to call the police and explain his situation.
Ma'am, I'm in the middle of the freeway. I have a drunk Uber passenger grabbing my steering wheel. No.
Bro, also, isn't isn't it like I don't know if it's a rule, but if it's like, if there's space, aren't you supposed to sit at the back on an Uber? Like, especially if they're drunk, I tell them, get the fuck to the back. Like, don't sit beside me. Nah, but I don't know. Actually. I don't know what would be
We're
better.
just south of 99 and 50.
Chu was arrested and later charged with DUI for trying to take control of a moving vehicle while under the influence. Now, I wasn't able to find any reports on the conviction he received, as it's a pretty niche case without much of any news coverage. But given the video evidence clearly showing him committing the crime, there's a good chance he was hit with a felony and will never be allowed to drive again. Still, it's disturbing to think about what could have happened if Albert didn't have the reaction time to stop Chu before he managed to crash the car. On February 10, 2022, 38-year-old Uber driver Christina Spikuza picked up a man wearing a ski mask from the small town of Pitcairn, Pennsylvania.
Hi, Virginia. How are you today?
Yo, I already know what's gonna go down here. Like, I already know what's going down.
The weather was quite cold, so she didn't find the mask suspicious. But the complete disregard for her questions, or at the very most, a murmured response, was unusual. Though she continued as usual and began driving to the requested location, not knowing that things would turn bad very quickly.
I can already see where this
As they were about to reach the destination, the passenger made an odd move and shifted into the middle back seat. To Christina, it seemed like he was just trying to get a better view of the surroundings so he could point off the drop-off location. And sure enough, that's exactly what he did.
Where you ready? Right here, up there.
Alright, I know what's going on right now.
He told her to stop in a secluded wooded area just before Monroeville, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But just as she tried to pull over, he did something Christina could have never expected.
Yeah, I knew it.
I'm sorry?
Keep driving.
You've got to be joking.
Keep driving.
What are you doing?
This is a gun. Keep driving.
No, it's not. Stop.
I can't show the visuals on YouTube, but
Bro
the back
no,
passenger
it's not.
presses a gun to her head.
Nah. Yo. Hold on. First up, why did he say it like that? This is a gun. I'm not trying to laugh. You know, I'm not trying to like laugh at the like, you know, what happened. But why did he say it like that? This is a gun. You know, bro. And no shot. She said no, it's not. Like she's like, no, you're joking with me, right? Like, nah, like I don't believe you. Shit's fake.
Grabbing her ponytail with his other hand and instructs her to keep driving.
Damn.
Christina tried to stay calm and reason with the passenger. Unfortunately, he had no intention of showing any mercy.
Come on, man. I got a family.
What?
What are you
I
doing?
got a
family too, now drive.
What are you doing?
Drive.
Please stop.
Drive the car, miss.
Why
Just
are you
drive.
doing
Don't
this?
Don't make this so noticeable. Just drive.
Why are you doing
Just
this?
drive the car.
A few seconds
Are you
later, he
driving or
grabbed her phone so she couldn't call for help.
Are you
He also
driving or not?
noticed and disabled the dash cam that had captured everything to this point.
Damn.
Tragically, this also marked the last time Christina was seen alive.
Nah.
Her family reported her as missing when she failed to return home that night, prompting an immediate search and rescue effort to locate her. And after 2 days of searching, Christina's body was discovered face down in the woods near Monroeville with a bullet wound to the back of her head. After further investigation, authorities also found her car, which was somehow back in Pitcairn. Fortunately, this discovery allowed investigators to recover the dashcam footage, as well as dust from the passenger's fingerprints.
See, I knew where that
Combined
was
with the
going.
information
I
from
knew
Uber
where it
about
was
who
going. I'm
booked the
sorry.
ride, these clues led investigators to identify
Like,
and
bro,
arrest the
shifting like that. Come on.
suspect 5 days later on
Come on,
February
bro.
17th.
I knew where that
This
shit's
turned
going.
out to be a 25-year-old man named Calvin Crew. Calvin denied the allegations and refused to talk about his motives. But the records from Christina's phone showed that he tried to access her banking apps multiple times after
Damn.
he'd already shot her in the head. Put simply, this was a robbery gone horribly wrong. He stood in front of a jury in February 2025 and was sentenced to life in prison
Good.
without the possibility of parole for this cold-hearted
Good, dub.
crime.
Not dub. I don't think that's a good word to use here.
On the 17th of March
Dub that he
2014, 52-year-old John Williams picked up an Uber passenger at around midnight from a sketchy
Nah, not
area in
on.
Chicago. However, what should have been an ordinary ride like any other turned into something that'll likely stick with him for the rest of his life. It began almost the moment the passenger got into the car, as she made a bizarre statement that left John confused. But before he had the chance to fully process what was going on, things escalated.
Diamond.
Yeah. Go, go, go. You finna shoot up the car.
What?
Shoot up the car.
Yeah, go.
What the
What?
What is that? What the is that? What the was that?
He just shot at the car.
For what?
Let me call the police.
Man, this.
Let me call the police, Cuddy.
As soon as John started driving, someone actually opened
What?
fire and shot at the car. John
No. But if somebody was trying to kill her, she just got in so slow and stuff, and then as soon as she got in, she's like, go, go, go.
stepped on the gas and didn't ease up, running a stop sign and hitting multiple speed bumps. The
I
shooter
thought
turned
it was
out to be
gonna say
the
he hit
ex-boyfriend
multiple people.
of the girl John had picked up. He was even briefly caught on the dash cam, seen running after John's car as it drove away. Fortunately, the shots missed the vehicle, and both John and the passenger were
Cheesebro? How you
completely
doing, bro?
unharmed, at least physically. According to an interview he did later, this incident left John completely traumatized, as he'd never experienced anything this terrifying in his over 12,000 Uber rides. After the footage was featured in the news and it started gaining more attention, people came together and raised nearly $800 to help John pay for psychological counseling.
Damn.
On the night of September 15th,
Man, they did
2018,
on
an Uber driver was completing a ride in Long Island, New York, when out of nowhere he was intercepted by another car driving dangerously close and trying to cut him off.
So I'm going to the right?
No,
Go
through
through
this
it,
way. Go through straight.
Straight. Okay.
Bro, when are you streaming next, bro?
Now what do I do?
Bro, I feel, yeah, am I crazy or is Cheesebro just not streamed, bro? Yeah, this guy just, you know, the flip, man. The flip, guys.
Okay. Now what do I do?
Go to the top of the hill and you'll see a
Some
light.
crazy shit's about to go down.
Okay.
I just know this one.
What is what's going on
Is-
there? Oh.
What?
Oh my goodness, that was
That was a
weird.
little weird.
What?
The other driver then pulled ahead of the Uber and blocked the road with his car. He
Oh.
then jumped out, approached the
Yeah.
Uber, and started banging on the car's window.
What's
Just drive.
out of the car right now.
Just go, just go, go, go.
Just
go,
drive.
Just
Yeah, I don't want to laugh here. Just drive. You know, I don't want to be that guy. Just put it in fucking drive. You see somebody running towards you. Don't even wait for them. Just drive. You know? It's different if you had a gun to the window. Bro, don't even have a gun to the window. Just drive. He's just saying get out the car.
Just go, go, go around him. Go, go around him. Oh my God, this is crazy.
This
Alright,
was
so
an
here's
extremely
something?
dangerous situation. The
No,
other
it's not.
driver was angry and could have potentially had a weapon on him as well. One wrong move, and all three people in the Uber could have easily lost their
Nah, you know, I seen a video the other day. It was like, oh no, it was like I've seen a video. It wasn't the other day, but I seen this one video where it was like, they try to rob this guy. It was on Twitter, and they try to rob this guy, and the guy literally just they try to rob the guy's car. The guy just fucking emptied 2 clips in both of them.
lives to what looked like either road rage or an attempted robbery. Fortunately, the Uber driver made the right decision and kept his car locked. But when he tried to leave without getting into a fight, the other driver got back into his car and started chasing them.
911, tell them we're being chased.
What?
Hi, I'm in an Uber car and we're being chased by another car who was threatening the driver. And we're on Vernon Valley.
Yeah, the driver really out there, bro. He really got off like that, guys. I'm telling you.
Doing us right
He's
now.
pursuing us right now. He's chasing us in a car, in a white car.
They were also approaching a red light, which made them panic even more, fearing that stopping would give the other driver a chance to get out and threaten
Just run it. The fuck?
them again.
Coming up to a light. Now we're coming up to a light. I'm scared because
We're gonna have to go through it.
We're gonna have to go through it because this guy is he jumped out of the car.
Honestly, I feel like the best play here, if they're really that scared, they have no weapon, no nothing. Best play, I say, get the cops on you. Get the cops on you, pull you over, then just say, hey, that motherfucker right there.
We're in a Tesla.
Oh, they're trying. Yeah, no shit, they're trying to rob that
Something
shit.
incredibly lucky happened that none of them saw coming. Not only did the light turn green as soon as they approached it, they also found a cop car that was already patrolling the area.
I would just,
we have the passenger.
I would literally just ran. No, okay, I wouldn't run. I wouldn't drive into the cop car. But I just,
This was a gentleman who was.
I just beep at the cop.
Who stopped us and tried to have a fight with me, and he started pursuing us.
He jumped out of the car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Yeah,
guy.
that's him. That's him.
That's him. Don't go anywhere.
That's him.
Stay here.
The cop managed to pull him over, allowing the Uber to drive away safely. And according to the video's description on YouTube, the driver was later arrested for driving while intoxicated.
What?
It's still unclear what the driver's
I
intentions.
thought they're saying the Uber driver. I was about to say what?
The driver was later arrested for driving while intoxicated. It's still unclear what the driver's intentions were or what would have happened if the police car hadn't been there when it was. On the 22nd of March 2020, an Uber driver picked up his passenger in Washington, D.C. and was looking for the right time to merge into traffic when a random man suddenly opened the front passenger door and got into the car.
Your day, Ben? Okay.
Well, it's just, can you not merge right now? There's no cars.
Can I help you?
What am I gonna
You need to get out.
What?
Oh, whoa.
I don't have any money.
Stop paying me. Where's that? Right now. Give
I
it to
don't
me.
have
right
cash.
Now.
It's a digital world, bro.
Man, give me your wallet.
I don't have it.
Give me your wallet. Right now. Give it to me.
He began threatening the driver with a gun, asking for his wallet. Most people in this situation would likely panic and hand over whatever the robber
Are you giving it to him? Are you giving it to him?
demands, which is the right thing to do in most cases. After all it takes is one wrong move for someone to lose their life while being threatened with a gun. However, not only did the Uber driver that turned out to be ex-military keep his calm, he also did something that no one else should. He called the robber's bluff.
Right now. Give it to me. Bro, stop.
You gonna shoot me? Get the f out of here. You don't want to get shot? Come on, man.
What do you mean? Whoa. You mean no? Yo, uncle, what do you mean? Yo, uncle, you mean? What just happened? Wait. I feel like I've seen this video before. What happened right now?
Bro, stop playing before I hit you right here. Give me that water, bro.
He jumped out the car. I don't get it. I don't get what just happened. He jumped out. Like, it's all clear.
I got on my camera too.
Oh, look at you. Awesome.
The guy back here, not phased. He's not
super
phased.
grateful for you right now.
Well, ex-military. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's insane.
Before things could escalate any further, he stepped on the gas, forcing the robber to quickly step out. His actions may have been a bit reckless, but in the end they turned out to be the right call, as
I
they
was gonna say
saved
something.
both
I'm not
him
gonna
and
say
his
it.
passenger from losing everything. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any
Because I
follow-up
would've
information
worded it
available in
very
this
wrong.
case. Hopefully the robber was identified and taken into custody before he attempted to harm any more people.
That was a good video. That was a good video. I like that video. That was a good video. I like that. I like that shit. Oh. Chat. Let's fucking raid Hawk. Everyone join the raid. Hold up. Wait. Oh my, I didn't. Oh my gosh, I accidentally pressed cancel. Alright. Fuck. Alright, chat. Everyone join the raid. Alright, chat. We'll raid out the Hawk. For his first stream back. You know, I usually I wouldn't raid, you know, but it's his first stream back. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna raid 3, 2, 1.